Hey guys, what's up? It is that time again of the week. It is Shokugeki no Souma anime, episode 2. Oh boy. Dude, this episode was beautiful. I love it. Soma doing his thing in front of snooty ass Erina Nakiri. And this was the point in the manga where I was like, fuck Erina. Just fuck her. I mean, she sucks. I mean, I don't like her. One of the few flaws of the manga is Erina Nakiri, unfortunately. And so I'm telling you guys right now about the anime. If you're not into her character now, you probably aren't going to be into her character ever. She does have a few redeeming moments, but otherwise, she's not that good. But now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about the good shit. So, I, one of my favorite moments was when he sat down next to the guy who he descended from some kind of restaurant or whatever. And then when Soma said that he was from a diner, the guy kicked him off the bench and he said, "How dare you sit next to me?" I love it. Was like you low birth commoner or something like that. Somebody needs to make a GIF or a GIF, whatever, of that. Somebody needs to make a GIF of that because I would, but my Photoshop's not working on videos anymore for whatever reason. Uh, but somebody needs to make a GIF of that because that could apply in so many different situations on the internet. I feel could become a meme. Um, so there's that, and then they go into the testing area where there's all these snooty ass people who descend. My dog is scratching at the door. I'm gonna look at my dog while I'm talking. There's come here. What's the matter? Come here. Come here. So there's all these snooty ass people. They're all rich, high birth, if you want to say it, people who are just privileged as fuck. But when it is revealed that Erina Nakiri is the examiner, they immediately turn heel and run. Why? Because if she says your food is disgusting, that's basically like a blacklist. Get out from under there, dog. Um, so it's literally like a McCarthy blacklist, but for food. Um, and so they leave except Selma. He had no idea who she is. I mean, he asks the funny ass guy, and he tells him briefly, and then he still apparently doesn't know. And so Hisako basically gives Erina a big introduction. Breaker of Chains, Mother of Dragons. Aaron. Oh wait, wrong series. Um, so there's that, and then we get to the actual um, like the tasting thing, the whole cooking thing. But before that, let me quickly get to the Joichiro part. So it was revealed in this episode that you know it's interesting because he runs a diner, and yet um, when he's going overseas, he's literally working in a very high class restaurant where it's like he was he was in New York City feeding a congressman, and then there was some kind of I want to say it was Buddhist. Uh, I have no idea. I'm sorry if you're watching this and that the guy who stripped naked like before he even tasted uh, Yukihira's food. If you're that same religion, I apologize. I don't know what that was specifically, but he was just like, I'm breaking my vow because even though I'm fasting, I'm breaking it because Yukihira is in town, and so it's revealed that Soma's dad is freaking amazing, and so he says to Soma like, if you want to beat me, you have to graduate from Tohotsuki. So um, there's that, and then we get to the actual cooking. Come here. So he cooks a very basic dish, but with a huge twist where he turns the stock into some kind of gelatinous form so that it'll melt hello over the rice and all that stuff. And I this is where it's like if there was somebody who just walked away completely and somebody said wait, like if they didn't listen, Soma would be screwed because he's such a tease. He he gives out like minimal stuff and they're like, okay, eat it. Oh, but that's not it. Let me finish the dish. It's like, what the fuck, Soma? Just finish the fucking dish. But yeah, he does, and she is enthralled by this dish. She even said this is not like anything I've ever seen, which is very rare for somebody of her caliber of tasting. I may not like her, but she does have amazing tastes, obviously. Um, and the visual was fucking hilarious. I was dying laughing with all the little somas tickling her with feathers. It was too funny. I just thought like his face, someone's face, all the little somas, the those eyes. If you've been watching my manga reviews for this, you know that I love it when they draw Soma with those eyes and all the little Somas with those eyes um, doing the tickling. It was brilliant. It was too funny. I don't remember some of these visuals because it's been almost a year since I started Shokugeki, so it's gonna be kind of fresh for me, which is nice. So she fails him because she's an asshole, and but by the end we can see uh, somebody. I know who it is, obviously, but if you don't, I won't spoil it. Who grabs the paper after tasting it and then crumbles it in his hand. So I'm assuming you guys know what that means. Um, it should be obvious what that means, but I mean, if you don't get it, I won't say it. So the fact that he crumbled it in his hand means something, obviously. So obviously this story has to continue. Um, and he didn't just get sent to Totsuki Academy for nothing. So I'm just saying. So that's the episode. This was a freaking great episode. The animation is on point. It was beautiful. Um, I laughed a lot, and there were some great moments with Soma. Even though Erina was Erina, some of the stuff she was saying, like in the beginning, was kind of funny. About the whole like taking a bath with a gorilla or something. Not just a gorilla, like a Western gorilla. So, yeah, that's the episode. It was great, and we will see you guys next week.